There is one thing in this drawing that I have been procrastinating for months, and that is putting a pupil in the eyes of the tiger. Because if I do that in the wrong place, then I don't think I can repair it. But today I'm going to do it. Now the original drawing has pupils in the eyes, but Johanna Basford drew them like a cat's eye, you know, with these not round pupils but another form. I don't know the name of it, how you say that in English, but I removed them and now I want to place a black pupil round. And I hope I won't ruin things. This is my Luminance pencil, and I'm just going to start with a tiny black dot, quite high in the eye. I have been looking at tigers, and it struck me how high the pupil is in the eye. And also they are quite close together, so well, I hope this is going to work out. Starting very slow, light touch. Well, at least this tiger isn't blind anymore. I'll just leave it to this. I'm not done with these eyes yet, but this is a great start. Now let's do a little more work on the head of the tiger. And I'm going to use a reference drawing or photo, and I'm sure there is one in this beautiful book. This is one of the pages with all the cats, and here I have a beautiful a photo of a tiger. So, what do I see? I see quite some color on the nose and the cheeks. Well, the cheeks are white, but the area under the eye has a lot of color, so I'm going to put that in now. And I'm starting with this one, Polychromos Raw Umber, and this color comes very close to the exact color that I see in the photo. Now I'm going to change this color a little bit for this the tiger here, but I'm first going to block in the color. Now around the eye there is white above, and there's a little bit of white under the eye as well. But there's also here this area that is colored, so and here in the under the nose there is a little bit of white. These tigers, they are absolutely beautiful animals. Very dangerous, but gorgeous animals. I've never seen one in the wild. I think that must be magic to see one in the wild. Now part of these hairs over here are, the lower part is white, but here on top there is a bit of color. Let's put in a darker touch, burnt sienna. I'm trying to concentrate. So, here is a black pencil. I'm now going to put in black. Now the interesting thing is that the tiger has unique markings, the black markings. They all look a little bit different. So months ago I sketched a markings, a pattern that this particular tiger that I am watching now in the book has different pattern, so that makes it a little bit I'd like to be sure if I'm doing it right, and of course with the pattern that is different in any individual animal, you would say, who cares, just make your own pattern. But my perfectionism is now telling me, hey girl, do it right. So I'm improvising a little bit right now. And I hope that eventually this will work out fine. Well, this tiger looks a lot better than it did 10 minutes ago. Now the nose. The nose has a pinkish color, but it is more a flesh tone. And here we have in the Polychroma series medium flesh. That looks so sweet. I think this tiger needs a little bit, how about this one, Venetian red. And the nose also has this and also, oh, here we go again. I feel like I want to change the shape of the nose a little bit. And if you have been watching the first episodes of this drawing, you know that I've been making a complete mess of the face of the tiger and other areas as well. So I think the only way of doing it right is using a sharp knife and scratching this away, this black line. But I don't think I have a very sharp knife now, so I'll wait with that until I find one. But I think this tiger looks much better already. Now let's put in this cold gray number 4, just a touch of shading here in the neck of the tiger. Is it the neck? On his chest, a little bit of shading under the chin. Maybe even here. Now let's do a little bit of work on the leaves that are surrounding the tiger. Well, let's go for this one, earth green yellowish. And let's put it here. It is a sharp point. There is already a lighter green here in this plant. I'd like to give these leaves a little bit more warmth, so I'm starting with this one, dark chrome yellow. The last couple of days I have been spending some time testing the new pencils that I received. And I've been mainly testing Erogiton, Polycolor and the Derwent Intense. You know, the Derwent Intense is a... this is light green. Intense is a pencil, an ink pencil, and if you put water to it then it becomes permanent. At first sight it looks like it is a watercolor pencil, but that is not the case. So I've been testing it, and you know, I'm going to make a video about it, of course, but I need some more time because this is quite a unique medium, these Inktense, and I need to find my way with them a little bit more. I've been watching videos from other artists working with them, and I need a little more practice. This is another cadmium yellow lemon. This has a greenish tone. And let's put a touch of pink here, rose carmine, just a touch. A new book by Johanna Basford is coming. I don't know exactly when, but it is a children's book with a lot of drawings that you can color. So there's a story in it. Now over here the background is quite light and I intend to keep it that way, so I will make these leaves a little bit darker. And this is Juniper green. It's all polychromos. I believe the new book by Johanna Basford is called Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. Ivy, yes. I'm so glad that the adult coloring books were born a couple of years ago. I think a lot of people are having a lot of joyful hours of coloring. Let's try a Luminance pencil. This one is called Dark Sap Green. And here's another one, Luminance Spring Green. Now I have to say, when it comes to coloring detail, the polychromos work easier because the sharp point is better. The polychromos keep their sharp point longer than the softer Luminance pencils. These Luminance are quite soft and therefore they wear down faster, so they lose their sharp point faster. I really like how the colors in these leaves work together with the tiger. Really nice. Really like that. This is a light yellow glaze. Very light yellow, but let's use it here. Now I started this video series mainly to show you how I do the backgrounds, but well, I'm doing everything now. That's why it takes so long. After a couple of years of coloring, I still tend to go very, very slow with the coloring. Here is moss green, Luminance. This is too similar to the background. That's not going to work. Let's try the spring green. Would that change? No, I think I need to make this darker. Let's put in a touch of this spring green and then I think these leaves need to be darker. I did a little testing, and this is it. Malachite green. It is a bluish green, and that works very well with the warm background. The blue in this green will give these leaves a cooler tone, so there will be contrast with the warmer background. Sometimes I get questions from you, and one that is one question that keeps coming back is how many pencils should you buy in a set? You know, and there is not everyone has the same opinion. But if you are a beginner and you buy a large set of, let's say, 120 polychromos pencils, then the amount of color can overwhelm you. And I know from my own experience, this is deep cobalt green, that when I bought my 100 Bruinzeel pencils, I wanted to use them all in one drawing, and obviously that became a complete mess. So I ruined many drawings because I just couldn't choose. I wanted to use them all. And strangely, well, I know now why, but then I didn't know. The drawings with my Bruinzeel pencils at first were worse than the drawings that I made with a cheaper set of pencils of 36, because that set of 36 pencils forced me to blend, to mix, to layer. So if you're asking me, how many pencils should a set have when you are a beginner? I would suggest a pencil brand that mixes well, that blends well, that layers well, and then 48. You can do it with 36, but 48 would be great. You know, and if the pencil brand is available in open stock, then you can add colors along the way. This is a walnut brown. I did that with my polychromos set. I bought a set of 60. And then I bought about 16 colors in open stock. But not every artist finds that you should limit the amount of pencils in the first phase. Lisa from Lacry Fine Art, great artist. She makes beautiful drawings with colored pencil. She advises to get the biggest set you can get. So it's well, let's pick another one. Let's pick this one, Bismuth Yellow. I should sharpen it, but if I keep keep it vertical. Then I can be quite precise. And another question is, of course, do you need the most expensive pencils? Will the most expensive pencils give the best results? The answer is absolutely clear. That is no. No. You should pick a pencil that fits your hand and your style and your bank account. So the best way of starting is, I think, with a medium soft pencil, and you can find out if you want, if that fits for you, or you need a slightly softer pencil or slightly harder pencil. Goodness, I'm glad I gave that tiger a little bit of eyesight. Okay. Let's put a little bit more color here, and then I'll have to stop my recording. Chromium green opaque. Duty is calling. Well, the laundry is calling. I need to do some ironing. I like ironing. Just watch a video, documentary, something nice, and then I start ironing. This is a color called, this is it, Caput Mortuum Violet, you know? The dead mummy color. Yeah, Caput Mortuum. Look at that. This is a very bright red, deep scarlet red. That looks nice. It's going to be a very busy weekend this weekend. My nephew is... one of my nephews is 11 years old. No, he's 12. And he's finishing his last year on, I don't know yet, well, all the school systems in every country is different, but he's finishing his school, and next year he will go to another school. And because he is finishing he and his classmates are doing a musical. So tonight we will be going to the theater and see him perform and watch him perform Green Gold. Then tomorrow we will have a nice concert with the choir that I'm singing in. And that is an interesting concert because we were asked to sing in this concert with a professional choir. We are amateurs, but it is very inspiring to permanent green olive, this is, to sing and watch professionals singing. You can learn so much from that, so I'm looking forward to that. And on Sunday we have 2 birthday parties. One of my uncle, an old uncle. Well, he's old but very active. And there is other family members who are having their birthdays. So let's do a touch of this one, cadmium yellow, all polychromos. As long as you keep a light touch, you can do this. I'm not very precise, but because I have that light touch, I can layer and blend everything together. So, this is it for now. I'll be back. And, well, I don't know how long it will take to finish this one, but we're getting closer. Bye-bye.